Okay, so the newest and greatest card by AMD has just been released. Should you buy it? Let's find out. Let's start with the meat and potatoes of this card. Let's start with the specs. Alright guys, so now that I have the card pulled up and the specs compared to the 6800, 6800 XT, and the 6900 XT, let's start off with the GPU, which this year we have the Navi 22, comparable to last year's Navi 21. We have the cores. As far as cores go, on this year's 6700 XT, we are looking at 2,560 cores, comparable to last year's 6800, which has 3,840, and then we have the 6800 XT at 4,608 cores, and then the 6900 XT, which has 5,120 cores. And as you guys can see down here, we actually have the compute units at 40 from this year's 6700 XT. And then on last year's 6800, you have 60, and then 72 on the 6800 XT, and then 80 on the 6900 XT. And a memory cap on the starting 6700 XT of 12 gigabytes of GDDR6, all the way up to 16 gigabyte GDDR6 on the 6900 XT. They brought down the power consumption of this card at 230 TDP with a boost clock of 2424 down to 2250. And the price point at $479, which is about $80 more than the 3060 Ti. Now that we've seen all the boring stats, let's get on to the performance. You see a little bit of a raise from the 6700 on multiple games comparable to the 3070 and the 3060 Ti. However, it doesn't seem like much for the price point. And on top of that, there are actually 3 games here, Watch Dogs being one, which have actually gotten better stats from the other cards. I personally can't wait to see the real benchmarks closer to the release date of this card. It just looks like the card is going to be another competitor in the 30 series, and the AMD market. Is this card a buy? I can't tell you right now because I haven't seen all the statistics, all the stats with the card actually hitting the market. I can't wait to see the card's performance on benchmark and comparing those stats directly with the 30 series card. In conclusion, I'm excited to see this card released on the market, but more importantly, I'm excited to test this card out for myself during gameplay. AMD has had a great year with the AMD RYZEN, comparing to Intel, and now I just can't wait to see the development of this company's cards grow more and more competitive with the 30 series. Are we even going to see this card hit the stores, or is it going to be sold out the second we try to buy it, much like the 30 series? If this card doesn't sell out like the 30 series does, I think it would be a great competition with the 3060 and the 3070, and maybe even available in stores. The release date for this card is set for March 18th, 2021. Just 2 weeks away practically. So will you guys be buying this card? Let me know in the comments below what your opinion is on this card, what you think of it so far, and what you're most excited for. Alright guys, thanks again for coming and checking out my channel. If you didn't know, for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be releasing a new video every 2 days. Be sure to check them out. Be sure to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe for more great content.